The world is changing fast, and we all feel the commitment to contribute to a better environment. On our journey towards a more sustainable tomorrow, how can the meeting industry play a part? And what steps can we take to minimize the environmental impact of our events? Welcome to Maastricht, situated in the heart of Europe and surrounded by Belgium and Germany. This is the city where the euro was born, and today it is one of the major European knowledge and innovation hubs. And as such, Maastricht takes its responsibility in paving the way towards a sustainable future. We've studied on which global goals we can have the most impact, and partners in our city have stepped up, translating sustainable goals into practice. But before we get to all that, meet the mayor of Maastricht, Wim Hellenaar.
Maastricht is the most European city in the Netherlands, a compact and historical city with international appeal in the middle of Europe. A city where history meets the future, where traditions meet innovations, and where heart meets matter. In Maastricht, we are committed to contributing to a better society. The Sustainable Development Goals are therefore very important to our city. I'm proud of all our partners in the city who are taking responsibility in the field of sustainability. Together, we are working toward a green and healthy future. Are you with us?
So yeah, sustainability is quite important here in Maastricht. Our main focus is on these 4 Sustainable Development Goals: responsible consumption and production, partnerships for the goals, sustainable cities and communities, and decent work and economic growth. Watch and learn how local entrepreneurs put these Sustainable Development Goals into practice. First up, Camille Oostwegel. He is owner and managing director at Igel Collection. We meet him at Château St, Gerlach, just 10 minutes outside the city center of Maastricht.
We are a family business and we have been for 43 years. And what we want to do is we want to hand over a better, nicer and more sustainable company for future generations. To us, the benefits of local sourcing is to contribute to a better and next generation. It's not a financial driver, it's really about what we feel is the best to do for our environment, for our teams, for our guests. And it all comes together, what you experience here at Château St. Gerlach. Plenty of local sourcing takes place here at our estate. We have our own vegetable garden, we have our own vineyard, we make our own honey, we grow our own fruits. So it's a wonderful place in terms of local sourcing. Every year we make about 11,000 bottles of wine from our own vineyard, and it's only used within our properties. So we have 4 properties in the region and they all use it as our house wine, which saves a huge carbon footprint because it's less trucks coming from France or Italy to deliver the house wine. So we make our own wine with a local supplier that's only 20 minutes away. We have a local butcher, a local strawberry farm. We make beer with a local brewery, so plenty of opportunity to source high quality produce. For us, community development is part of what we do. The estate is publicly accessible. We have a group of about 15 volunteers that work in our vegetable garden. They work together every Wednesday, together with the chef, together with a professional helping them as well. But it's a great source of inspiration. Also, our teams get to join, so it's a really nice community feel.
The guests also get involved. They can join the volunteers in the vegetable garden or help with Maas Cleanup, an initiative to help clean the River Meuse from plastics.
So our guests can actually take a walk and we give them like a tool to actually also clean up the river banks if they want to. So plenty of ways to actually involve guests in everything we do here. Behind me you see the St. Gerlach Pavilion and the Manor Farm. It was built in 2017 with the most modern technology also when it comes to sustainability. So we use a geothermic source, which means that we heat or cool the pavilion with outside air. So that's a wonderful system. We don't use gas. And besides that, we have all the modern technology that a modern conference guest would need to have a successful event.
From Château St. Gerlach, we move back to the center of Maastricht, to Nicola Willems, General Manager at the Eden Design Hotel Maastricht.
For us as a hotel, it is very important to offer decent work, to be part of the economical growth of the city and the region in general. It's important to us since we believe that everybody should deserve the same opportunities when it comes to work. It doesn't matter which race, which culture, where you have been raised, whatever your background is. We need to make sure that everybody's included. And therefore it starts at children when they are a young age still, that they need to know whatever is out there. Even children, for example, that have never been on a holiday, that have never seen a hotel from the inside, that they understand that is a reachable goal to everybody, so also to them. We work with different kinds of schools by having students over and letting them work here and do their internships. We believe that there's a strong diversity and that we make sure that the economical climate is growing within the city because of its diversity and to make sure that everybody has the chance to stay.
During the onboarding process, with new employees or interns, Nicola gives a tour through the hotel. She then explains what the Eden Hotel holds in high regard.
When we go into the hotel rooms, we show our colleagues whatever is sustainable in the room. So start with the soaps and the shampoo bottles. It used to be small bottles. Everybody thought that was a luxury within hotel rooms. Now we only have the large bottles still there and we need to refill those. Next to that, we don't have plastic cups anymore. It's disposable, so we use the glass that we clean. We have like pens that are biodegradable. These are all the small things that we show our colleagues which are sustainable. Well, what is important to me when we have new people on board and we have trainees and interns is that we coach them to be a good person. And that sounds maybe really weird because everybody wants to be a good person, but I strongly believe that when you are, that you also carry it out. And once you have a smile on your face and guests enter our reception and you welcome them with a smile on your face, that people feel that. And that warmth, feeling welcome, is also the welcome to the city of Maastricht. And I think that's the best takeaway we can give people. And then when they really want, then the rest will come by itself. Everything else we can learn, but you need to have it from the inside. It needs to come from the heart.
The Maastricht Exhibition and Conference Center, or MECC, is a renewed, state-of-the-art convention center. Sven Wirtz is its operations director.
Our ambition is to be net zero by 2050. And we came up with a roadmap together with the city of Maastricht, which is also the owner of the building. And the first step we take is that we will be reducing our carbon footprint by 46% already in 2030. The MECC is located in the middle of the Maastricht Health Campus. We have an academic hospital as our neighbors, as well as the Maastricht University. And in the middle of the campus is a square on which the MECC is located. And on that square, we've opened up a new restaurant, which is called St, which functions as a meeting point for all people working and studying and visiting this area. We've been renovating and extending our conference center in recent years, and it is awarded with a BREEAM certificate as part of the renovation.
The BREEAM certificate is a label awarded to venues with the highest sustainability levels. Something to make Sven proud, as the MECC is one of the first venues in the Netherlands to receive this certificate.
One of the things we did is we changed the heating and cooling system, which now runs on electricity instead of gas for heating, which saves, of course, a part of our carbon footprint. And that electricity is generated partly by over 1,000 solar panels which we have on our roof. So we are 100% sure that it is generated by solar and wind.
During the recent build of the MECC, its capacity has grown significantly.
We now can host several conferences at the same time. We have a more natural flow of people going through the venue. It has a glass facade and we have a lot of daylight coming in, which gives the delegates a nice feeling if you're staying all day in a conference center. You can look outside and you can see what the weather is and you have a better connection with the outside. Our aim is to be one of the most sustainable buildings in the city, and the aim is also to be an example for other buildings. So that's why we work together with a team of the city to accomplish that.
On to the final stop, Van der Valk, Maastricht, where Frans Willem Cox is owner and managing director.
And we're a family company, which is sustainable in itself, so to say. So we are for the next generations. And as we speak of next generation, we are also there for our environment. So by offering a live cooking buffet, we reduce waste and we offer maximum variety and freshness. We have a centralized service system where we are being serviced 6 days a week, and it's a combined service, so transports in frozen stuff, fresh goods and dry goods. And we also manage the waste management system reversed to the St service. We can talk about plastics, we can talk about bottles, glass, food waste itself, oils, fat products that we dispose of.
Another example is coffee grounds. All the guests having breakfast in Van der Valk or enjoying a cup of coffee in the restaurant produce enormous amounts of coffee grounds. These grounds are collected into a separate waste stream to be recycled into biofuels or as an ingredient to make products like soap.
We offer our hotel guests a choice, and that's a proactive choice as from the moment that they are making the booking. We ask them if they want cleaning or cleaning services in the room and linen services as well, so we give them a green choice.
For its laundry services, Van der Valk partners up with Nedlin.
We work with Nedlin because they are one of the most sustainable companies in their field. And they just received their B Corp certification, which is important to us as well. In the beginning, you would have thought that it's a problem to focus the whole staff on waste management. But once you have organized it correctly, it's also fun to work in a neat way and to organize it together. So where we used to think about in terms of problems, we are thinking in opportunities, and everybody is very happy to work effectively.
Here on the planet, not only for us but also for the future, for our children and their children. We're trying to do our best and to take care of the planet.
What's really magic is that if one of the children is coming back to us one day and they ask us if they are able to work with our team once they're old enough.
Waste management is of course especially important to a family company where we think in next generations, the quality of life to come for these generations.
What drives me personally is to hand over a better world to the next generation, a better world than how we found it. And the beauty is that I can be an entrepreneur at least for the next 30 years and contribute in that way. And that's really a driver of doing the right thing.
The world is changing. Together, however, we can make a difference. Maastricht is making a difference, focusing on those sustainable development goals where our actions truly matter. Maastricht Goes Green. Are you with us?